We here, baby. Oh, back with another pod, man.
This is 40.
Tell him.
I'm gonna be 40 this weekend. I'm gonna be tomorrow's my birthday. I'm gonna be 40 years old. Age.
Super Bowl
Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Chiefs against the Eagles. Dylan turns 40. Preaching two churches tomorrow. Dude.
Oh, that boy Cade. Man, so look, man, we here. I'm about to be 18 in like 3 months. Oh, I'm scared.
I'm gaining weight. Dude. For real, since the last podcast. Oh, on the last podcast though, when we talked about those carnies. On that last.
Dude, that was a good.
That was a great one.
That was a good. Cause wait, we did like. People probably won't even know because people don't watch the full. I just do this just for the memory, but like. We literally like went outside, then we went inside because it started raining. We did two separate locations.
Yeah, ended up being good. Ended up being fun. But I think that I gained some weight since then. I think I might have lost some weight. I think my titties just shifted. You know, I mean, I got to put it.
Your titties shifted.
I think so, man, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's like age, like turning 40. It's like gravity. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is. I think that's just been slowly like sneaking up on me, man. Like, just sneaking,
So you basically saying your titty shifted? That's it.
I think so, man.
When life shifts, man, your titty gonna shift too.
Good, man. Like, it's all right. Fun fact: before he was called Duffel Bad Boy, or was it Duffel Bad Boy? Hold on, remember the song Duffel? The Duffel Bad Boy.
Hold his mic.
I think his name was Titty Boy. I think that's what 2 Chainz's rap name used to be. I think they used to call him Titty Boy.
Dude, man.
I think so.
If somebody ever came up with telling me Titty Boy this, Titty Boy that, I'm gonna smack you, boy.
And if it's not that, I don't know where. I think that it may be associated with them. I think so.
Man, we here though, man. I'm just trying to, man. We here though. We here, man. We are here. Last time I was here, that was already like a month ago already.
Yeah.
Time be going. I don't know why, like suddenly, like I don't know, like why, but suddenly now, like the time's moving like it's faster. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's weird.
It's weird. Yeah, it's like turning 40 tomorrow, man. That's like 10 from 50.
But a lot of things can happen in 10 years, though. A lot of things can happen. Wait, what were you doing when you turned 30? Where were you at mentally?
Mentally?
Yeah.
When I was turning 30. Yeah, I think when I was turning 30, I think that I was probably in a spot where just a lot of excitement. I'm not saying that I don't have a lot of excitement turning 40, but I think turning 30, I think that I had a lot of excitement going on because. Like me, I was 26 when I was in rehab, and so 27.
Where was I at when you were 30? Where was I at? San Antonio? No. Where was I at when you were 30?
Man, I want to say you was probably still chilling at Cat Balls, man.
Yeah. How old was I?
The family.
30. 10 years ago, I was like 7 or something like that. Yeah.
How old was you when you moved to San Antonio?
About 7, I think. About 7.
So you might have been. So it could have been around San Antonio, then. But I don't know. I mean, I kind of feel like for me, like how you said that life just moving so fast. Like that's how it feels like for me all the time. I can almost feel like
It be moving so fast.
This time 10 years ago. I just felt fresher, like and I know that 40's young, but
when you start hitting 40, you're like, dang.
Something about the later 30s, man. Once you get into your later 30s, because when because you're gonna be 18 in April. Like when you're 18, man, you just rambunctious, in ways, and like a lot of energy, and then a lot of people keep that energy if you stay doing healthy stuff.
Yeah.
And I guess that's probably something else too. Like in the last couple of years, I cut back on water. I'm finally drinking water again. Trying to get it back going.
That boy say he getting back in the water. No, but I was watching It was like about a month ago. It was like a month. It was like right when 2025 started. I was watching a top podcast of Theo, and he was saying how like time is like sand, like you can't never get a hold of it. You know what I'm saying? It's always just.
No, man, you can't fix the
crazy,
past.
man.
Yeah, time's like sand. You know that's how I
Like,
grew up watching that show. Like,
no matter how,
sands through the hourglass.
no matter how,
These are the days of our lives.
no matter how hard you try to like hold it and like keep it, it's always gonna slip. Always gonna slip through, bro.
And there's all in the process of that, there's always somebody that you can learn from, like that's older than you. Because when you go into a room of people, like one of the things that I've noticed is like, and especially for me, because sometimes I go into rooms of people, and they're like 70s, 80s, and like these older people, and then I'm like, oh hey, like I'm like 39, and they're like, woohoo, like you know what I mean, like, oh man, I wish I was 39.
Wish I was 39, man.
But see, like and I think that's a part of
it's all about perspective,
too.
man.
It is perspective because like it's like, man, if I knew now if I just would have known then what I know now, man, things would have been so much more. Well, the thing of it is that that's what you know now. That is literally what you know now. Like you couldn't have known it then.
Yeah, but that's true though. That's true.
I mean, you can hustle yourself all day.
You can't
and make yourself feel bad, like you just messed everything up.
That's what I'm saying. Like life is life is so crazy, bro. We get scared of growing up, and we get scared like.
I cried the other night.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like you know what I'm saying. Like, but then I was listening to a Pink Floyd song today, and the guy said, "I love Pink Floyd too. Shout out Pink Pink Floyd." And then especially the album, The Dark Side of the Moon. I find myself, I've listened to that album a lot the last year. It just at nighttime, I listen to it, and then I also listen to Alice in Chains Unplugged because it's got Nutshell. And all the
Nutshell is so
it.
good, dude.
But the acoustic one's tight. But in the Pink Floyd song, there's a guy that's just talking, and there's like a guitar playing. And he was like, "Why should I be afraid of dying? It's like any time as good as any. Like to go. And so I think to be able to be at that point in life is a part where some people just have that kind of peace. But for me, I think the thing of it is like it's not the inability to do stuff that worries me. I don't think that is a concern about age for me. It's not the inability of being able to do stuff. I think what really kind of looms in the distance and something that bothers me is that I almost feel like I can never do enough. And, having that mentality, I find myself asking permission a lot, too, in life. Like, where used to I didn't, like, and it's so silly. Like, I'll catch myself sometimes where, I don't know why this happened, but I call, because, like, being at the house with my wife, and just chilling and be like, oh, hey, is it cool if I get this soda?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Why would I ask somebody? Why do I need to ask somebody's permission to do something? But it's almost kind of too.
Yeah, I do catch you doing that a lot.
It's weird. Like,
yeah.
Can I take a shower right now?
Get a shower in a few minutes and I'll be out.
All right. Sounds good.
I think we're gonna do her
testimony.
Her testimony.
Yeah, testimony. But yeah, I think that's one of the things too is like asking somebody for like permission over stuff, and it's like, man, I'm a grown man. Like,
yeah,
it don't even make any sense.
Yeah. Hey. Hey, last time he didn't want to get on. He remember we were trying to get him on there.
Yeah, he Ozzy wasn't trying to. He's just sweet boy.
Ozzy, you want to say something to the camera, man? Sober coming out soon. Sober 2025. Hey.
But no, I don't know. I think that age is like.
It's crazy. I mean, bro, I don't know. Like, I don't know, bro.
I can tell you this. This is something that is like true, very true, very very real to me, and probably very real to other people too. Your senses change.
Everything changing, huh?
Yeah, but see, like it's like. You find yourself like sometimes I think trying to catch feelings from stuff, like whether that be food, whether it be like food, sex, entertainment, There's so many different things that you've already experienced by the time you get like to a certain age, where it's almost like you need new experiences to like to activate those senses.
More excitement, like more
Yeah,
excitement.
you know, like in order to get
life.
to that place, and so it's kind of that's kind of a weird spot to be in too, where you just kind of feel like the senses are dull.
You have
know-
nothing more to experience. You know what I mean?
Well, and that's
Oh, you don't know, like you don't know what else you can experience. You know what I mean? Because like by the time you like, boy, you 40. Like a lot of people can't. I mean, a lot of 40-year-olds can't say what they like. A lot of 40-year-olds haven't been through what you've been through. You know what I'm saying? Like you've been through a lot, and 40 years is crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I think that's another thing too. I want to like just kind of say that I think that maybe it's like that for me with senses because of drug abuse
Yeah.
and like you know like the stuff I went through. And
I mean, even though all those things were hard and difficult to go through, I feel like it's just, I don't know.
it's all part of the.
It's all about all part of the journey. You know what I mean?
I've been sad lately. Like, you know, like I've been like for me, like lately, and it's not about getting older, man. I think it's just like there's a few running combinations, you know. But I'm happy and I'm blessed. But I also think the responsibility of getting to be like older, like it shifts so much to where sometimes you can just take yourself too serious,
Yeah.
you know, and then it bothers you
You
when
gotta
you
have
find
fun,
other
man.
people not taking that as serious.
You gotta have fun, bro, because this life too short to not be. I mean, it's okay to get serious. Like, sometimes, like, I mean, I want to be where I am. I want to be where I am right now if I wasn't serious about myself. But I still be trying to like, but at times when I get too serious, I stop. I catch myself losing the love for what I'm doing. I'm like, bro, I can't, dude. I'm taking myself. I just gotta have fun, dude.
Just gotta have fun. I'll tell you something one night. You remember that night that me, you, and Jackson, and Mason, and Kenzie all went to the fair?
Yep.
I'm telling you, man, look, your boy over here be having some fair stories. So, like, for real, especially, like...
Wait, that night? That was like,
It was a nighttime.
that was like 2 years ago? No, that was like a year and a half. Dang.
3 years ago.
Alright, spill it, babe.
About 3
Hold it, mic, man.
So anyways, like, you know, Jackson, like...
Jackson,
Yeah, Jackson, my son. So he asked me. He was like, "Hey, Dad, ride the ship ride with me." And I was like, "Jack, man, you know, man, I'm scared of getting on these rides."
Oh, I think I remember that.
I'm like, "Dude," I'm like, "Man," I'm like, you know, I don't like getting on these rides, you know. And then the line, you know, there's always like 100 people, so you got time to you got time to think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have issues, yeah, what you can do that. You cut through. But like for me, like I like, you know, man, like the line's getting shorter, it's getting shorter, and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, man, I don't want to be on that ship. I'm like, man, what's wrong with you, man? You used to ride that ship all the time, man. You were never scared of that ship. And you like, man, I don't want to ride the ship. Like, man, I ain't feeling good tonight. I'm feeling strange. I'm like, man, but I'm like, my boy wants me to ride on the ship. And then like, here I am. We finally get up to it. I'm like, Jack. I'm like, man, I can't do this, man. I can't ride. He's like, Dad, you got it. He was like, come on, man.
Where were me and Mason?
I don't know, y'all somewhere else around the little North Alabama fairgrounds, and but anyways, we walk up, and this is what's so crazy is we walk up, and then I'm talking to the carny. Y'all know what I mean? All right, so I'm talking to the carny. I'm like, dude, I'm scared to get on this ride, and he said, look, man. He said, if you get scared on the ride, he said, listen to this. He said, just stick your arm out, coming towards me, and I'll know to shut down the ride. So immediately in my mind, that provided.
Wait, I think I know this story.
Yeah, that provided some like peace. So I'm like, okay, I can do this. I can hop on this ship, you know, and do this ride with these kids. You know, I have sinus issues, so I got some equilibrium, like some balance issues. So rides, man, they're not like how they used to be. So anyways, we get on the ride, man, and they cut on this like, it's like hard rock, like stuff the stuff I don't listen to. I mean, like I listen to rock music, But this is like, yeah, it should have flames like shooting out the side of the ship.
Yeah,
And anyways, it starts lifting up, and I'm like grabbing a hold of like the little arm, little rail and stuff, and I'm like tapping it. I'm like doing like this. I'm like tapping it. And I look at Jack. I'm like, man, I should have got on this ride. And then when we go past the Carney, I'm like, hey! And so,
You don't stop it.
dude, in intervals of every like 15 seconds, it would be like, hey, with a hand sticking out. And this Carney, dude, this Carney is so shady, man. He walks away, dude. He don't care,
No
man.
way.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I'm
Bro,
struggling.
that's why you can't trust the Carnies, man.
I'm struggling.
You can't trust the Carnies, man. And they got that
Yeah.
ass on them.
Yeah. They keep that battery pack on them. They got that battery pack on them. But yeah, I came off and I looked at him in the eyes, Jackson, and I kind of like in the last podcast I said how the eyes lock with the Carney.
Yeah.
I turn over and I look at my son and I'm like, I told you I didn't want to get on this ride.
Went for real?
Yeah.
Were you mad? Were you mad?
And I was like, yeah, because it was getting me angry because, I don't know about other people, and this is something else, too, that I've discovered as I getting older. Now, when I get scared, I get mad. You know what I mean?
It's weird. I never really seen you mad before. Not for real.
Because I don't normally get mad, though.
I've seen you get, pissed off here and there.
You remember me in the lake?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've seen you.
Dude, I freaked out that day.
I've seen you have episodes. But
Dude, I thought.
I don't think you never been mad at me or
Oh
you
no
never been,
no. It seemed like the only reason why I got upset with him is because I'm on this ship, and then there's this Carney man.
Jackson, I told you, boy.
I get off of it, my hands are shaking, and see another thing too is I deal with something that's called depersonalization, derealization, and
that's that big word, bae.
I don't know, the listening audience, they may not know about depersonalization, derealization, but sometimes derealization makes you feel like you're not really real in the moment.
I feel like that a lot of times. Not a lot of times. I mean, I have certain moments where I'm like, bro,
there's some stuff that could trigger
is this real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like heightened stress will trigger it.
Yeah.
If you've got stuff going on, but no,
I'm having one right now.
I'm
having one right now. Is this real?
I'm kind of like that too right now. I think, but I also think that is an awareness.
Yeah.
Though,
it's weird, but I be trying to be in the moment of the podcast, and then I'm like, it's weird, dude. When I'm in the moment, it's like I'm thinking of the end. It's like I be trying so hard to stay in the moment, but in the back of my head, I'm thinking of the end of the moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking of this moment ending, while I'm in the moment, living in the moment. You know what I mean? I'm thinking of, I'm living in the moment, but at the same time, I'm thinking of this moment ending, while I'm living in the moment. You know what I'm saying?
I can honestly say, Dre, that
It's
is
weird,
a perspective that I have never felt.
For real? You never felt like before? You never felt like that before?
I've never had that thought.
No, I'm that's weird.
So
dude.
that's
weird.
a different. So, but that's interesting though, because different people have different things. But see, for me, okay, so it's there's an anticipation thing. I think of I don't know, man. I don't necessarily. It's weird. I don't necessarily worry or think about what comes next too much.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that that's not what you're talking about. What you're talking about is a little bit different because I've never experienced that. I've experienced a lot of stuff, but I don't have that thought process. That's actually kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's not all the time, but the more I try to think about living in the moment, I get my I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you one thing, man, that's happened to me in my older age is the enemy for our Christians that are listening, to this and to everybody else, man.
That devil, baby.
That don't believe, man. I pray that you would find a relationship with God, man, because that first and foremost, that's the most important thing. But I feel like at my age, I feel like at coming up on 40, dude, last couple years, man, it's just been so serious. Especially in this last year, man, the enemy, man, like just the
No,
last 12
that's what
months.
we were talking about on the when we were on the phone the other day. You were talking about how like it's no matter how hard it's no matter like how much you change and how much you become a better person and how much good things happen to you and how much things are saying changing around you. You always have that voice in the back of your head telling you like you're not saying like quit, like just stop doing what you're doing. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
it's strange. Yeah, 100%.
That enemy, that enemy.
100%. Like, cause I can say this too. Like, as somebody that, like yesterday, man. Like, I've got a church member that he's dying, and like he's like right now he's at the nursing home, and if he's not, I haven't received a call yet, so that lets me think that obviously he's still with us today, and I'll give him a call in a little bit to his daughter. But even in being in there with him, I'll tell you how the flesh is, dude. The flesh is so wild, man, that there's a nurse that comes in, and the nurse, man, like she's just beautiful, like she's just this beautiful woman that comes in. And here, my friend, this he'll be at 84. He's dying, and I want to say something too. I want to say something that I noticed, because I've been around people that are exiting a lot because of the call and ministry that I've had. Like, all right, so like a heavy breathing takes place where it's like really labored, and they have to give the patient morphine and Ativan to slow down the respirations. And what's different, what I noticed yesterday, and I never thought about this, is that when a woman is about to give birth, they go through the process of contractions, right? And everybody knows that if they've took them classes, they know how to breathe through it. And sometimes there's like this certain type of breathing that they do as they're trying to push to deliver this baby. And to get deep, like as I was watching him, it's almost he was like breathing the same way, but it's like as a body gives birth to life, it's like that same life when it dies give birth to like the new spirit. And I know that we're filled with the spirit, but it's like the labor pains that the woman goes through as she's about to have the baby. There's certain people that have lived to that moment that I've noticed where there's like a laboring over the transition to go into the next, like a new birth taking place. And both are like equally like painful, and the communication's kind of off in both of them because the person's going through something that's like so like powerful they can't really talk to it, but they just have to, like, it just has to go, it has to run its course. And yesterday I recognized that, and I thought about, and I was like, wow, I was like, it's kind of, because it is a new life, like it's going to a new life. But I want to go back to the flesh part of that though, man. Like when I saw the nurse, man, the nurse, like, she was like super pretty, and like it's weird. It's like you can notice like beauty and like notice beauty and life while also simultaneously looking at someone going through death and like dying, like, and it's not beautiful. It was just kind of different. You know what I mean? It really is. Like, that's why I think that's another thing too. Is like you said, beautiful what?
Beautiful and ugly. Say life is beautiful and ugly.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about that though, like that? Like, see, man, I've been.
We go through pain of getting this life, and we go through pain of get out of this life.
Yeah, in the baby, what does the baby do when the baby's born?
In pain. You know what I'm saying?
What's he doing?
Crying.
Or what's she doing?
Crying.
Crying. And then what?
When you die, you cry.
And then what are the people doing that are around you when you die?
It's
It's
a
a,
full circle moment, man.
it really is like
Life
in
is all
this.
about full. I feel like life is really all full circle. Full, you know what I'm saying? It all comes back. No matter what happens or no matter what goes on, bro. Like I feel like it's gonna come back, like full circle someday, sometime.
It has to, or else we wouldn't exist in it. I mean, that's how I feel about it, anyways. I mean, like other people that don't believe in God, they might think, "Whoa, man, how does it have to?" Like, I just kind of feel like if we are, then we always have. You know what I'm saying? And I like to look at it like that. Like if we are, we always have, and we might not exactly understand the context of it, but you know, it's those like little like moments that I think that shows you like a completion of what it is in the human
Yeah.
aspect. But you know, there's like all these other undertones. But one of the things is that's kept me sane, like over these last years, has been laughter, dude. Like, you know, like, and I think that that's something that.
But that's the only, bro. Every time, look, the main time I like,
I know right now we're being serious,
but
but
the main time I laugh all the time is with you.
I know that's the same way too, man. Because like, well, you know, I don't have anybody other than like, and I'm thank God. I'm like, you know, like you're the person that I can laugh with. You know what I mean? Like you know, people have those people, and that's
And
just
we get serious together too.
Yeah, and we get deep together too. Yeah, man, he was trying to have counseling sessions with me when he was like, "Dude,
I'm talking about low. I'm talking about low. I'm not. Can't speak. I'm talking about yo, Moo. Talk to me, man.
Yeah, man, and he's got this way. Look, and y'all know this too. Like he's got this way about him. He just be like, "Come on, man, what's going on?"
I'm really like a lot of people's therapist, bro.
And I wouldn't understand why you do that. You just be like,
Come on, bro. Cause I know you wanna let it out, man. Just let go, man.
Like it's okay to open up. Come on. And then like, man, like here I am, like I'm like, you know, I'm in my 30s.
Cause I think it.
Remember at Equality?
Yeah.
We came out at Equality when we did like, you know, when we was rating the fits.
Mm-hmm.
You know, on a scale from 1 to 10. And of course, you know me, but it's the truth though too. Like I'm gonna give my nephew like a 9 or like a
Every time.
Oh man, I gotta say this for the podcast too, man. Is that my favorite picture.
Let them know what your your Dravo's favorite picture. You know what I'm saying? My favorite picture. You know what I'm saying? Let them know.
All right, hold on one second.
I think I know what you're gonna put. Cause I remember you telling me that was your. No, I don't know.
Hold on, I'm telling you.
When a cat like that, man, shot pop.
Nah, man, it's so cool. This next level, man. Like, I think you know, and
I'm so grateful that I got art and like just like being creative, dude. Cause I don't know what I really don't know what I'd be doing if I didn't have that.
This is, you know, this is your.
It heals me, man.
Oh, I love that.
It's my therapy, man.
I love that. I'm trying to, man. We be talking.
We be talking on the tape, man, on the phone, or that. Oh, that one?
Dude.
But no, that's what that look.
Hold on, let me zoom.
Show 'em,
in
show 'em,
just a little
show 'em.
bit.
That's the I took those on the camera. That's my first ever fit pic on the camera.
No.
That's good, huh?
No.
No. That's my first ever fit pic on like a real camera. Yeah. That's why it looks so clear, dude.
So look, as soon as he showed me this, like you know, cause like sometimes, man, like almost every time, I think every time you take pics, man, you'll be like, you'll send me some pics, man, and I'm always so excited, dude, cause I feel like your biggest fan.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at this, I'm like, dude, this looks like a superhero.
Yeah,
I feel like this guy right here is a superhero. Like when I see this, like you know, like when I see this picture, like it's wild because it's like I know it's my nephew.
Hey, show me the other one. Show me the other one, man.
But it's like it's just so cool, man. Like, and then like how his style, man. Like he just gets this. Dude, he's got this next level stuff, man.
I want to like when it comes to pictures and all that. I want to try more with like disguising myself as different, like you know what I'm saying, characters, like do stuff like that. Sober, man, real spill, boom. Sober, man.
But no, I I don't know, and I think that another thing too that kind of helps me is the contact. Like okay, like like the contact that you and I have because I sometimes I call Draven like like first thing in the morning, and I know he's on his way to school and I don't want to distract him, but I'm like, man, I like starting my day, like, in that way, like sometimes with my nephew chilling. But yeah, I think that's some of the things, man, like,
You're by far the person that I've learned most of my wisdom from. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Hey,
I mean,
man.
I'm learning a lot of things from Dad and like
What?
my mom, but like I feel like you're the one who like really.
We talk a lot.
Yeah.
We talk a lot, and then we also, we've both been through a lot.
Gotta have that connection, baby.
Yeah, you have to, man. I mean, I ain't got like the, I ain't got like the abs like Dre got. Yeah, man.
Oh, we've been tight since I was a little baby, man.
Oh yeah, baby, dude. He hit me one time when I was with a car. No, he slapped me. That's what it was. Yeah, he ran up to me. You ran up to me, dude. You ran up. I was on the couch asleep, and this is how it went down.
Dude, I wish we had like home videos of me like when I was a bit like a baby.
I had one where I thought you broke my neck. I ain't even gonna lie. You took off running at me like he sees me from the.
My dad's teeth out one time, so I mean.
I'm just saying, man. Like like you can ask Pegs, like, but I'm trying to think. What was it that you did? I was laying on the couch at grandmother's.
Mm-hmm.
I was laying on the couch at grandmother's, man, and you just ran up to me. You was probably three. Dude.
Time when I was a little baby.
He slapped me in my face, man, and I picked up this little bitty toy car, and I went.
You got me out.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't in. Listen to me. Like this is what's so wild, dude. He took off running because he knew, like, as soon as he pops me, man, I'm talking about he's trying to get ghost on me. He's like running to the room. But I'm like, I wake up from sleep and I see a little toy car and I throw it low.
I start running.
Cause he little. He low to the ground, so I gotta throw it low. You gotta throw it like you're skipping a rock. And and the toy car bounces off the ground, I believe, and then it hits you in your leg and like on the back of your calf, and you start crying. I'm like, oh man, I'm so sorry, Dre. I'm like, come here, buddy. I'm like, cause it was like one of those reactions almost, like. I didn't think about it. Man, he hopped up one day. Look,
Where we at?
We were grandmothers. Well, he didn't know. He hopped up one day. Listen to him, man. Like this is real too. Grandmother's at the kitchen table, and she's having some cereal, I think. Draven sitting across from her. Then all of a sudden, this little joker hops up on the table, runs across the table. And just slaps her in the face.
You for real?
Yeah, man. Like you pull it sometimes.
Wait. Didn't she try to like?
Yeah, then she tried getting
hold
you.
up a knife to me or something? Wait, what was it like?
She did have dementia. I think so. I mean, it might have been a fork. It could have been a fork. But no. Draven was just sitting down. He's like 3. You like 3, and she's eating. She minding her business. Like
Wait,
this
how,
is
how
like.
She died before.
You gotta think like this is like a chow hall experience, like you thinking that he in the penitentiary or something, and all of a sudden he walked up, bam, just straight across the face. She drops her spoon and everything, but no, it was he was always rambunctious, man. Like he was into like. He loved
I was
Hitman.
I was always like in the, what I'm saying? Always in the arts, man. I was dancing. I was always.
Always. And then I wanted to play Hitman all the time, right? But guess who likes to play Hitman more?
Little kid playing Hitman.
Draven like Hitman more than me. And he would be like,
You remember when you?
I'd be like, come on, Draven, let me get in on the game. And you're like, hold on, man, I'll let you catch it in a minute. I'm like, come on, Dre.
But I was very selfish when it came to video games, cause like, yeah.
Dude, one time, all right, going back to age, because like you was little and I was like, I was like in my 20s at this time. But dude, we went to the water, little thing where it shoots up out the ground and the dump the buckets and all that stuff. And and he's a little. I was pretty sure. I thought because he played that Hitman so much. I was pretty sure that he was gonna be like a ninja. Like I just had this like feeling, man. Like this.
Grow up to be a
I mean, I'm being serious, man. I'm telling you,
I
look,
played Hitman 24/7.
dude, look.
Bro.
There's like, okay, so we're at this place, right? And there's like 60 kids, and then like Draven, like he's out there, and all of a sudden, like I look straight through. And what's so funny about this too? Look, this is the first weekend I ever preached a sermon on a Sunday. And it was like I taught the brother Pastor Wayne, and he was like, "Yeah, man, you gonna do it?" So I'm working on my I'm outside like studying for like the sermon at this park, and there you are with all the kids, man. And he's got his swim trunks on, and you're
Wait. Who?
It's me, you, your mom, and Peggy,
Okay.
and like we just all link up all together, and we're just all chilling, and it's that place that's over there beside whatchamacallit, the daggum the Marriott.
Oh, man, okay.
Okay, what's the name of that little whatever it's called, the little splash pad?
Splash pad.
This dude,
Splash pad, man.
he looks like I see him all of a sudden like through the water, and he's like chopping the water, man, like with his like, and he's like looking at people, and like he's turning his head. He played assassin game so much that I'm like, man, I think this dude's I think he's gonna be a ninja.
Yeah, ninja.
Like I saw it, man. Like I was like, dude, and he's even got like that hair, like that ninja hair. You know what I mean? Like for real.
I'm Asian too, so it's just
I mean, he's not Asian. He does like noodles. Remember that? Talking about Asian. Talking about that night that I took you out Chinese.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's why I like doing podcasts, was because we always like come up with a new story we never told. I mean, I never told on the. Okay, we talking about the time when I Okay, so look, this back about this about 2 years ago. Yeah, I'd say 2
years ago.
Right?
That's probably like 4 years ago.
No, it wasn't 4. It wasn't.
No,
It wasn't 4. About 3. It was 3 years ago. Okay, and this is when I was in my depressing state went out because I was getting caught up with like Kenzo and like, you know what I'm saying, like going through like.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So look, free Kenzo, by the way, love Kenzo. Okay, so look, we about 3 years ago, right? We go out, we're leaving from.
I think I got you a milkshake first.
Okay, so look, no. I gotta look. Get picked up from my dad that day. I go to Jack's. We go to Jack's. I get a milkshake. I drink a milkshake, right?
He's on them chocolate milkshakes.
I drink a milkshake, right? And then, I think, yeah. So drink a milkshake, and I don't know what time you come pick me up. What did we do before that?
It was in the evening time, man. Like, and I want to like preface it by saying this: if you ever go to a Chinese restaurant and they're playing rap music, when you walk into a Chinese restaurant, you might be at the wrong spot.
Yeah,
I love hip hop.
You in the wrong hood.
Rap.
You in the wrong hood,
Yeah,
man.
But if you walk in and they got Young Jeezy playing, you know the cook's on something.
Okay, so look, yeah, man. 3 years ago, boom. I don't know what we did before that, but we were pegged.
Had his fit on.
I had the fit on, man. So, but I was feeling weird, like in that whole time period, I was going through like a thing.
That's true.
I just felt weird. You know what I mean?
Sugar got him.
So I drink a milkshake, like a large chocolate milkshake, bad boy. That same day, you know what I'm saying? We go to the Chinese spot. I'm feeling weird, man.
That's
I
sweet.
spilled my drink.
You did. You inside.
Yep.
You was shaky.
I spilled my drink. I spilled my drink. It goes on my pants. I'm like, bro. Okay, then I start. I'm eating right. And I'm like
the sweet chicken.
That's my favorite, but it wasn't a right chicken.
It's like soaked in that brown sugar sauce.
Nah, that one, though, it was different because I like, the spot we go to, the spot I like, the buffet. I like that chicken, but that one was different. Like that, I mean, it was sweet chicken, but
A spot down there.
Yeah, the spot we go to.
Over here.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, bro.
It's alright. I mean, like for real, you talking about?
No, it's good though.
In Haleyville?
Yeah, it's good. It's quality. It's good quality. Yeah, it's like it's small, like little
It's
buffet
different.
joint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be making Dylan take me.
No, it's alright. I mean, like.
Okay.
I ain't made it sick yet.
Facts. We're probably gonna jinx ourselves now, but okay. So look. So I know I'm eating right.
Last time I was in there, they was cussing the Spanish guy out.
For real?
I think so, man.
He didn't pay or something.
He might,
Hey, Holmes! You know what I'm
he
saying?
might have been Oriental. I don't know. He might have just had a tan that day, but I think he was the cook. They were mad. Like I came in wanting food, man, and with nothing steaming on the buffet, man. I came in on like a Monday at like 2. So, anyways.
Okay. Okay, so look, you know what I'm saying? We eating right, and I'm pretty sure, like, you could tell, like, I was just,
He was off.
I was off, right? I'm eating it right. So we get done. I'm good, man. We walk outside. I get done eating a whole buffet of Chinese food, man. We all get done. Right when I walk up to the car, we about to step inside the car, right? I puke on the side of the car. I'm like,
All over it. And then your shirt.
huh? I got on my
Yeah,
dude. It was a
lot.
lot. And wait, what did you? Wait, what? We were like, you alright?
Yeah, I knew something was wrong with him because look.
You alright, man?
Like, I know my man's like, like I know how he feel.
I know how he feel, man.
Yeah, he don't throw up after eating Chinese food.
Facts. No. I mean, unless it's like, I was just feeling weird, bro. But yeah, I was throwing up, man.
Sugar, though.
I was throwing. I had that. I think I threw up. This is That's TMI. That's TMI. That's TMI.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
It was milkshake that was dripping.
That's too
off
much
the shirt.
information, but like, I could, you know what I'm saying? I could see, you know what I'm saying? That's that chocolate milk bad boy, man.
Yeah.
I had a lot of instances with chocolate milk when I was a little kid, bro. Like,
because you always that's like Mason, man. Like anytime I shout out my son, but like,
hey, so
man,
hey,
growing up, man, like
I don't know why you're not down here right now, buddy.
I don't know that it's like one of those things. He's at the flea market.
We
It's
know,
like one
we
of those
know.
things, man, where it's like if it's like every time he get a cheeseburger, he get a chocolate milkshake. Every time
That's
Draven
what,
would
yeah,
get a
yeah.
cheeseburger, he get a chocolate milkshake.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how they doing these chocolate milkshakes for these cheeseburgers? I'm like, man, but this is what they
Bro,
want.
and it would be in the
man.
summer.
Like,
It would be in the hot heat too.
It would be, man. And then they just get out and just run it out.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro.
Just take,
Dude, if you drinking anything chocolate or whatever, bro, do not drink it and then go outside, be playing around in the sun because you're gonna throw up.
Hey, and that's true too. I got a little fun fact too. So Mason, growing up, his cousin. So the thing about it is, like, he wouldn't eat nothing but cheeseburgers.
He wouldn't eat no greens either. You remember, he wouldn't eat no greens. He would be eating sweets all the time, man.
Oh, yeah, he lived off candy.
Yeah, lit dog.
But look, so we took him to and he'd cry sometimes. Like we take him to like a Spanish restaurant or something because he wanted a cheeseburger. And so, man, I think they had like corn dog.
Mhm.
Maybe like they said they had corn dog on the menu. Well, I know this, like, if you're close enough to, like, a store, even if they got it on the menu, man, they'll run over and just pop over and just grab it, man, just throw it in the daggone.
You for real?
Yeah. Man, he's the only person I've ever met in my life eat a corn dog at a Mexican restaurant. I'm like, what?
That's something Mason would do, though. That's something Mason would do.
With some cilantro.
That's something Mason. Bro, you remember when we were at it was me, you, Peggy. It was me, you, Peggy, and Mason, and we were at this Mexican spot, and we were we were eating the food. No, but we got our food and we were gonna pray over the food, right?
Yeah.
And Mason finished the food before we even got done saying the prayer. That boy,
like Mason.
but look, but like it was like, bro, that wasn't a lot of food, dude. That wasn't.
Oh yeah. I do remember this.
And he finished it after we got right before we got done saying the prayer. I'm like, bro, the prayer's not even done.
You hear the fork drop.
Amen, baby. Oh, dude.
Oh, look, the moon's out. And a drone.
Dude, Mason was a little, man. Mason was a little daredevil back in the day.
Plane.
Dude, what is that? Why is it flying? No, that's an airplane,
No, that
dude.
ain't no plane.
What is it?
That ain't no plane.
No, that's a dig. I'm trying to think of more.
Where's the jet stream?
Dude, I don't know, man. That's a plane. Look, it's white, man. It has wings on it. I can see the wings, man. That's a plane, man. They don't need those jets, man. None don't need no jet stream, man.
So how you been sleeping?
I've been good. I've been sleeping good. Hype. That boy don't. That boy wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Stay up, man. Stay up out to wake up, man.
I woke up at 1, man, this morning.
We good though, man.
Like 30.
We good. But I'm trying to think of more stories to tell.
There's so many of them.
But I mean, but it's just like I like over like the time of making this like the sober, right? Like over the time of making the film, I've been like really realizing like I've been like really like because I've been like going through pictures. I've been going through all these like I've been going through the family history, right?
Yeah, like really looking.
Yeah, really looking at it. I'm like, bro, like especially with you, like it's a lot, bro. Like it's like.
Like a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot that I missed too because I was in San Antonio. Like I was looking through the pictures, like it's a lot, bro. Like, because I was never around to experience you like really becoming like you know what I'm saying hanging out with Jackson and like when he was getting older and all that stuff and like that and like y'all going to like the baseball games, y'all going you know what I'm saying Colorado, you know what I'm saying. I mean I was like looking through and then like I don't know, it's like making the movie. I've been like really like taking a lot of time. Just like
Yeah, man, it's cool, dude. It's like, but you know, it's like, but I think that like something that you said lately is kind of like origin story.
Mhm.
I
Oh
keep
yeah.
hearing that.
Yeah, it's our origin
I keep
story.
hearing like the origin story, and so like for like you like that other side of it, Texas, like that.
Then I think about me. I'm like, bro, I really had like I really had like a crazy life in a small period of time because I like moved it like lived here, dude, and then I moved to Texas. I moved away from Texas on. It was forced. Like I didn't have no choice. Like it was either that or me and mom like just struggle like.
Nah, I think you going to Texas. I think was probably one of the better things that happened to you, man.
It made me experience
You know,
the city.
I know, like on the other side of that, there's like you know some time that obviously you didn't get with the family.
There's a lot of time. There's a lot of space time that I missed, for real.
It is, but you know, but also too, like you know, I want to say this.
Like I
man,
say, I
like,
believe everything happened for a reason. Though.
You know, I think.
I believe everything happened. For a reason.
I think one of the things too, like all right, so if Draven went to Texas, all right, let's just play let's just play the scenario out. If Draven wouldn't have went to Texas, and if he would have stayed around here, then would Draven be sober today?
Would Draven be who he is today?
Would Draven be what he doing what he's doing today? Like because everything would be different.
I absolutely believe that.
And that's one thing too is like looking at the story, like it shows you that life is continuing all around you, but it always is. Because it's like we're all living a shared story, but in our own interpretation, in our own reality of the reality. And I think that like Texas for you is probably
a lot of people from the outside in don't know about don't know that I moved states, lived in a state mostly half of my childhood life.
Yeah,
made friends.
And it could have been like a good antidote, then
I think if I never moved back, I would have got caught up in something.
In that too, and I thought about that. I kind of feel like that's how God kept you, like as far as like because I feel like you got out of Texas just in the right time to come back to an area, even though from like going back to the history of the family with addiction and people like having issues here, in big cities, like coming up, like that, if we think there's an influence here of that lifestyle, oh man, turn it up 1,000.
Yeah, I would have got caught up with.
Because you've had some friends like in Texas that's kind of like fell off like a little bit.
Yeah, my best friend Jamie.
How's he doing? Do you know?
Yeah, I didn't tell you about this, but like I think it was about 2 months ago, maybe 2 months ago, maybe something like that. 3. I got back from running. I went home, and he said, "Can we FaceTime?" And I was like, yeah, bro, for sure. And this is like the first time we haven't, like when I first moved back here, we were on FaceTime every day, day in night, day in and day out, day in and day out. And then we were like playing video games all night,
Yeah.
chilling, vibing. And then we kind of like faded away once like, life.
Kind of takes you separate ways. Yeah.
Yeah, but we FaceTimed, and shout out my boy Jamie if you're watching this. But yeah, he called me and he was like telling me about how he's been. Well, he got put on, but he got in trouble for a few. He got in trouble a few times for selling like pens and all that in school, and he got in trouble for that. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like another thing that I'm learning about like people and like about like while making the movie, like everything is like no one does stuff for no reason. Like it's all for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like everything like the reason why someone is in the position they are in is because something happened to them or something went on in their life that they don't, you know what I'm saying, people don't know about.
It's almost kind of like this. It's like no one starts in the act of cheating. You know what I mean? Like you don't start like you see the person you see and you're like, oh man, you know, like you don't start in the act, but there's like a building up to it. And you know, we talked about. I think that we talked about a fall, like having falls too. You know, because like as an adult, you know, I've been hurt a few times. You know, and as a younger, like man, dude, when I was your age. People say it all the time, man. It's just you talk about the energy and everything's different, but just wow, you know. And then like through the 20s, and then like through me getting in trouble and like it slowing me down and like getting me centered and really putting me on a journey that I didn't know exists. And I think that there's a lot of people that don't realize that from that side of it. I think that there are people that are in active alcoholism and addiction that do not realize that rehab is as popular as it is, and that meetings are as like, you know, there's like a
because you think you're alone, you know what I'm saying, you think
you know what I mean, like, and I don't think it ever registers, but maybe it's because it's like you don't want to, you know, but I didn't know that there was a other world that was waiting for me. And so, you know, and that kind of back to the age part, you know, it's like I didn't know, you know, I didn't really know like that was going to have like that kind of effect on me.
Yeah.
And I didn't know, like, you know, I didn't know I was going to be vulnerable. I didn't think that I would ever lose that 18-year-old like confidence.
Instant, like, yeah.
Yeah, like almost like, well.
Oh, what was I saying?
When I was innocent.
I was about to say
innocent,
innocent,
like confident though. Like, you know, I didn't like, you know, I never thought that I would like. I never thought that my confidence would like shift from being egotistical to being humble and vulnerable. Like I never thought about that shift. I never thought about like, because, you know, for me, man, I was just like, man, this is too good to let go of. Like it felt too good, like just because I got turned on to some stuff that I really felt like it worked for me, you know, like before recovery. And I was like, man, this is too good to let go of. And then like the hurt begins, and you know, as you age through it, you know, because like that's what happens to the person that's doing stuff, you know. And I'm putting, you know, I'm saying this on the podcast because, you know, it really is true, man. It takes what it takes. Like they tell us that in those meeting halls, and but it's the progression of life, meeting people, doing things, not doing things, and not doing something can be good,
and
it can be bad,
yeah,
depending on what it is that you're not doing, you know. And so, there was something I heard the other day. I thought that might be kind of like tight to put in for this. Is like, so we're called human beings, right? Human beings. And so the lady that I was listening to, she said, instead of being a human doing, try to be a human being.
Like just be a human.
Like, you know, like sometimes like getting unplugged, you know, and stuff like that. And it's like, man,
like we said, we take ourselves too serious. Yeah.
and like just kind of getting to a place where you can find that freedom of like being comfortable again. I'm talking about like beanbag chair comfortable. You remember that?
Bean chair,
You remember
yeah.
that? Like you ever fell on one of them?
That
You
bean
ever,
bag.
like, fell back on one of them and it just
Yeah,
kind of
like-
ate you up, like you felt
Yeah,
like
just-
it was eating you.
Yeah.
And like man, like you ain't worried about nothing.
You ain't worried about
You
nothing.
got a little game controller beside you,
That's the best time, man.
trying to put some skins on.
That's what I'm saying. Try to put some.
Jonesing for them skins.
No. Like Fortnite, man.
Jonesing for them skins,
Jonesing for
man.
them skins,
Man,
man.
they get you at an early age. Look now, dude, because look, think about it. That's a whole nother part of it too. Think about like trying to like, you know, they get you invested, dude. It's really wild, man. It's like there's not a price on peace, but see, in the consumer world that we live in, there's things that have been made attractive, you know, that shouldn't be attractive. That's like going to the gas station. You know, I never buy what's in the case.
What you mean?
Think about it. Think about when you go to the gas station and see all the stuff that's inside the case,
You mean what case?
the glass case.
What one? Oh, like
At the store.
in the front.
Yeah, them eye catchers, them eye poppers. Yeah, everybody like, oh, what's that?
And but you never.
Oh no, I ain't never. No, not like that. No, not in the case. I might have got something that might have been hanging up at one point, you know.
Yeah.
But like the stuff in the case, man, that's attractive.
Mm.
You know, it's like oh,
You talking about like things that are locked up?
yeah. Like, oh man, I didn't get that.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh man. You know what I'm saying? Like they make it look good. Like you know, you know, who smoking a cigarette ain't sexy.
In fact, I mean, especially in movies and like that's some pimp, like you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you like man. Yeah, I'm telling you, but then it's like you know, but
That is right. Like the bad thing, the things that are bad for you look more attractive. You know what I mean?
Talk about it, man.
Women too.
Pineapple.
Huh?
I can smoke.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Smoke this and it tastes like grapes.
The women too, like bro,
I
like
just sound like Cap Williams. Like you know what I'm saying?
shout out Kitty Cat.
No, but
That is facts though. Like
I think that's what it is, though. And I've understand that too about age too, like how like you know things that are appealing aren't as appealing anymore. Like things that catch the
that's
eye.
just this is you more like
Well, you kinda know what
maturing. You know what I mean?
maturing, and you kind of know what you want too.
Yeah, cause like when you were little, like all like the flashy things look more, but when you get older, like the more like nature looks more appealing to you. You know what I
It
mean?
really does.
Yeah.
Touching on the tree, dude.
Bro, that's what I really, man. That's why I know I'm an old soul, cause I just don't like. I've always been like, I mean, I don't know. I've always been different. You know what I'm saying? Different, man.
Yeah. Well.
I really do feel like I'm an old soul. For real.
Yeah. We got a nice spot right here. Dude.
Facts, bro. I want you to have seen the night.
Have you
What
been
we-
down these woods yet?
No.
You haven't?
No.
Yeah, walked out.
Transition to a new.
Walked out these woods yet?
No, Kinsey showed me likes and all that, ponds and all that, but we can go.
Man, this over here
Oh
real
yeah,
quick.
but wait, what we doing?
Look,
Hey, look, we got hold
I'll
on.
show you.
You want to finish?
Thing
Look,
everybody knows.
we're already an hour in, man. You want to end it? Look, sit. We're gonna go. I'm gonna bring my camera so I can document. So they were ready to go, man. But look,
Hey, I gotta tell you something, but we get off those canisters. If you ever find yourself driving down County Road 13, there's a house that's in the woods. And that's where I live. No, I'm just joking.
I really fuck it. But look. Let me get so we're done, and then next project, we doing some acting, bro. We doing some acting for real.
Is it true you did a flick with Janet Jackson?
Nope.
Remember that Tupac song?
Nope.
You don't?
Nope. Never did a flick with Janet Jackson.
When Tupac got shot in New York.
Tell me about it, man. Wait, how old were you?
Okay, dude, man,
16.
no, no, dude, I was a baby, dude.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, man, I was like 9 when he got.
Oh,
shot.
damn, what baby? No, I'm talking about when he died.
No, when he died. Okay,
When
he
he
got shot. He got shot in '96.
So you were like,
I remember when him and Biggie died.
16, 15?
Yeah, no, younger than that. I was like
14?
11,
Oh,
12, maybe 11, 12.
wait, how were you in that home video?
10.
10.
Cause Brian, 11.
But I thought Dad was like 16. Dude. He looks so much older.
Dude, I did.
Dude, he
I
looks
did
so
too.
much older,
And that's
dude.
actually like really kind of concerning too.
Yeah, I texted him. I said, he said, I was 14. I was like, you lying? 14 years old,
It blew my mind
dude,
too.
bro. I look like a freaking crack kid when I was 14, dude.
No,
Like he looked so mature for 14. Like he looks like me now. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I had to get older for me to like when he was 14. He, you know what I'm saying? That's but
his voice too.
he
His voice.
yeah, he was
My
just
voice
older.
was a baby's, dude.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like on the whole process of making this whole movie, I'm like, bro,
Dude, my
dang.
nipples look like eyes, man. They're looking. I'm lying.
Hey, they looking, man. They looking too. Nah, but like on the process of making the movie, like I'm like, it's weird, but like I'm like thinking, I'm like, bro, y'all are really human. Like y'all really like, y'all really had a whole life, dude. Like for real, like y'all really like.
Yeah, but can I
Here,
tell you
baby.
this, though? Like, this is
And then now I'm the one. Now I'm in the same position, and now I got.
But what did I say? What did I say as that comment on that film though?
What?
Like when I commented on YouTube. I commented on that video.
On that video, I don't remember. You commented two things.
Yeah, but on one of the things, and this is the truth too about age, and also about.
Oh, you don't remember? Yes, you don't remember?
Man,
How?
like,
You don't remember that?
Nah, man.
I feel like it's just because all the drugs you did, probably.
I mean, you know, like the thing about it is like.
If I'm being real, I don't. I mean,
I wish
I remember, but not vividly.
I mean, like, I don't know if that's normal or not. Like, but.
So you don't remember anything in that video? Nothing. You chasing around Ethan? You don't remember that? Dang.
No, I do remember Brian getting home from California.
California.
I do remember that because I miss him. I called him like every day. See, yeah, Brian and I were very close. Like because like he, you know, Stephen moved in with my with my nanny, and
I
then,
realized
like,
that. I was like, "Where's Stephen?" But you know what I'm saying? I realized that, you know what I'm saying,
so
Stephen
many
wasn't.
years, like it was just really, you know, me and your dad, and like, or your dad and I, and like, and the other night, you know, and when I was talking to him, it hurt his feelings that I didn't remember, and he was like,
But he says the same thing to me. He says it hurts it be hurting when I don't remember certain things when I was little. He be
yeah,
like,
but I'm like, man, no, I'm like, I don't mean anything by it.
yeah,
I'm
just
like,
don't
man,
remember.
I can't process it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I kinda feel the
Dude,
same-
and what's so
I
crazy
feel the same way too.
What's so crazy in that video?
Mhm.
In that video, man, like I'd already been smoking herb. Like I wasn't in that video.
For real? Oh, like around the time?
Yeah,
Shoot.
yeah. That's if I hadn't then that year.
Mhm. It was close. It was about coming up.
Yeah, and you know, and man, dude, I was a baby, man.
It's weird, bro. It was weird watching the video because like how you were joking around, like you're exactly the same. Like you're literally the same way. Like literally, you're the same way.
Right, well, I kind of like look at me walk.
Yeah, you're the same.
Yeah, but I was always, and then at the end of it too, on some silly stuff.
Like on
I
the
was,
like.
trying
Oh, you
to-
recorded that.
I was like,
And then you're making some. Was that you making the noises?
yeah, I mean, I did the thing. I've always done that, dude. I've always done that little voice, man, and like, but no, it just, you know,
you're what's it called? Like your
mannerisms.
no, not like
Demeanor.
like you're being funny. Like what's the thing called? The
Personality.
yeah, like your personality. Like it's exactly like when it like comes down being when it comes down to being funny.
Check this out.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, and I think that the thing of it is too, man, is like, Brian, dude, it's like, we watched, around that time, there was a movie that came out that I love so much. I used to watch it every night, man. Dumb and Dumber. So funny. Your dad and I, man, we watched, man, and a fun fact too, man, there used to be, all right, there was two spots. There was two spots, man, when I was growing up. That we go to, and one of them was Video Environments, and
Get all them like when you get where you get the movies at and stuff like
yeah,
that.
dude. Look, man, this is some Theo Von type stuff. This is something you think that you hear on like one of
On
his
Theo.
podcasts, like something he would say that he grew up with.
Yeah.
But there was a video store called Video Environments where you could go and rent a video and buy a hamster. I'm not lying, dude. I'm being for real. You could go and rent a video.
You're lying.
and buy a rabbit.
You're lying.
Come
You're
buy
lying.
that joker with a rabbit.
Hamster or rabbit?
Yeah, hamster, rabbit, fish, It's called video environments, man. And then look, I grew up. Look, and check this out. Check this out. Like this lets you know a little bit about the struggle, you know, and about the how like what I think about age. Because this, I know we've been going for a while, but you might. I don't know what you.
I'm not in
it
it.
is.
I'm not in.
You're gonna have to.
I'm post the whole thing.
But look, what's wild, man, is that you also too. They had they like
You in a video, get that rabbit with you too, boy.
you could if you had the bread for it, right? You know what I'm saying? But depending on how you was living, like this,
If you had that bread for that hamster,
dude,
baby.
this shows by who you might be rolling with. You know, it could have been a tough time, but they also have VCRs that you can rent.
What we talking about?
I'm telling you, dude.
What we talking about? We talking about that.
No, I'm being for real. Like, man, like you got the TV at the house, no cable. You know,
That's how it was back in the day.
Or if you got cable, you know, it might be like a Friday night.
And then one thing I learned about watching the VHS, you would record TV shows on the VHS.
Oh heck yeah, man!
Yeah.
All the time, that's what we would do. Yeah, we just
On that
pop it in, press
on that home
record.
video, on that home video, it ends with you on like with Brian sleeping. I mean, with Dad sleeping. I don't,
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever said that. With Dad sleeping,
Yeah.
and then it goes to a random show. I'm like, bro, what the heck?
That's funny.
I don't know what show it was. I don't know. I'm like next time I come over here,
We used to watch Family
Bruh.
Matters a lot. We used to watch Fresh Prince a lot. We used to watch 90210 a lot.
Yeah.
We used to watch Saved by the Bell a lot.
That's what.
That was, you know,
what was on that TV?
It might have been Saved by the
I think 902 was on that TV.
90210.
Yeah, because my mom was like, man,
We watched it all the
90210.
time. Yeah, and then so you had 90210, but then after 90210, they had this show that came out on TV called Melrose Place, but I could never get into it. But 90210 was tight. But no, yeah. So anyways, you would go to video environments, man, and it was just a little spot
that's
in Russellville, and you go.
I'm so glad Dad recorded that,
and,
bro.
and yeah, you would like you go and
Rent a video and then rent a.
No, you can't rent. No, I mean you gotta buy. You gotta buy the. You gotta
can't
buy,
rent
you
that
gotta
hat.
buy
You
the
can't
bird.
rent that hat.
You gotta buy the bird.
Wait,
Like, you know,
any animal? It was like a PetSmart, but with.
Yeah, it was called video environments. It was like, you know, it was VHS tapes and animals.
Are you being for real? I need
This is
video
not-
proof, dude. I need
no,
video
no,
proof, dude.
Dude, like for real, like if you can pop up on one of these, talking about dude nostalgic, like for real. But
Imagine
so
Dad had a
anyways,
video you in the
like,
store
I
freaking.
think I remember, dude. It was like you could rent the video for like, I don't know, man, like the VHS tape, man. It was
For how
probably
long? Like, for a day or something? Or like.
generally 2 days was the max. Was like what you get, and I think it was like $1. You know, I think
That's
it
not
might,
bad.
I think it
That's
might have
not-
been $1 for like a rental. You know, like for that day and a half. You
Yeah.
know, sometimes you want to stretch it. So, but I'm just saying, maybe you want to watch the same movie.
Maybe
like,
you want to watch the same movie over,
like,
man.
Yeah, I mean, and your dad and I did, dude. Like we watched the same film, like
Yeah.
sometimes like 3-4 times.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, you know, but we would rent sometimes the VCR for the VHS. You know,
Yeah.
so you
Oh,
could-
rent the VCR to play the VHS.
yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm talking about, dude.
Back in the
Yeah.
trenches, man.
Dude, that's
Wait,
what I'm saying.
where was that house at? How long were y'all?
Man,
How long y'all
probably-
living there?
Probably like talking about the house that was there.
Yeah, I think mom
Alright,
told
so-
mom told me because mom told me that's where she met Dad at
All
was
right,
that
so
house.
so where we was going and renting videos at was before that house. That was the house before.
Okay.
That was at the Yellow House.
Okay.
That was the Yellow House by KP.
Okay. KP baby.
Yeah, KP. And
KP.
but anyways though, it was I ain't think about that place. So there was 2 places that you could rent movies. It was Video Environments, and then you had Blockbuster Video.
Yeah, Blockbuster.
Blockbuster Video, but they also had Video Adventure.
Wait, was
And I've not
Blockbuster was the
thought
most?
about that in so long, dude. Video Adventure.
Wait,
that was the name of the
was
place.
Blockbuster like the most like famous, the most popular one?
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you another thing too that people don't know. I mean, the only people that's gonna get this are people that are in my age range.
Yeah.
I don't even think like the old, unless it was parents getting them for it. But you know what else you could get at Blockbuster?
What?
And it blow your mind, dude. Like it's so crazy because I did
scared
it.
what you're finna say.
No, this is tight. This is like dude. They were on Next Wave type stuff.
Clothes?
Man.
Or
No. Like so, and I didn't find out about this until I was like a later teenager, like 15, 16. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, a couple years into being a teenager. Concert tickets.
Mm.
Dude, I bought my Snoop Dogg concert tickets at
Dude.
Blockbuster Video.
That's what I feel like the world would be so much better if it just stayed like.
It was simple back then because look, the thing about it is, all right. So
People
look,
messing life up when you start getting too, bro.
So-
I miss those days.
So
man.
like now, like like okay, so computers, like everybody, like not
Mhm.
like everybody was familiar with computers. Like some people had, we all had a house phone.
Yeah, house phone.
But most of the time, the house phone was on a cord. And so if you wanted to talk to somebody in private, you had to take the house phone as long as the cable was stretched. And then you take the part of the
Yeah.
phone as far as it's stretched. And you be back there on your bed, like talking to your friend for
Yeah.
like 2 hours,
Yeah.
prank calling people because they don't know who's calling. Like for real, like back then it was like and I used to prank call people all the time, man. I
I can imagine you. I can imagine.
I love it. I made people so mad. For real, you know what Star 87 is?
Oh yeah, because it's like it's like blocks your number out, right?
Yeah, well, like Star 87, but there used to be a something 90. Dude, there was some codes to these
To make it seem like
these
you,
phones, dude. You could hop on a party line. Dude, you'd end up, dude. I
Probably
used to
hopping something you didn't want to hop into, man.
I used to pick up the phone, and look, and a lot of y'all, you might know.
Too young, man.
And maybe, I don't know, you won't know this, but look, sometimes if I was bored, dude, like for real, I just pick up the phone, and you
just
can
listen.
hear other people's
No way.
conversations.
No way.
I ain't joking.
How's that possible?
Dude, I don't know, man. You have to ask some people at Bell South, dude. I don't know, man. Like, cause Bell South used to be like the big phone.
So you could
company
hear
place. Yeah, you could hear somebody else's conversation coming in. You be like, hey, yo, and then like
What the-
but I don't think they could always hear you. And I still remember when you could have to call the operator.
What do you mean?
Operator for zero.
Oh.
You could go to
Oh.
the phone, dude. It's just like
Like the person who's operating the phone, like
yeah,
that's
and just
crazy.
do zero, and then you put your finger down in the dial, turn it over,
Yep.
and it roll back to zero.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the phone would ring, and then there'll be like a lady on the other end of the line.
What would she like? What would she help you with? Like the phone or like?
Yeah, it was like operator. I guess if you had to call like further away
Or ask
places,
for numbers like about yeah.
Exactly, stuff like that. Like she just got you the information, and something else too and this is more like probably earlier, like and maybe some people will remember this, but you could text a question to 242-242 and they give you the response back. But this is when I was.
That's kind of like AI, low key.
It really was. I discovered that when I was I think I was 20 when I discovered that though. But the 242-242.
Yeah.
But you could call somebody on that joker now, dude. Just pop in them numbers. But life was
That's crazy,
simpler, dude.
man.
But it was simpler. But
Man, everything got pros and cons, man. Everything got pros and cons.
it does. Well, I can still remember,
What I try to do, I just try to put the old with the new, baby. You know what I'm saying? Make it
I
my
like
own,
that.
my own
And
swag.
well, that's beautiful, and that's the way it should be. I can remember growing up and it's not Saturday, but on Friday nights when I was a kid, on Friday nights,
Friday night used to be the night, baby.
TGI was on TV.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
No,
TGI is?
TGI?
Thank God It's Friday. And so, but see, they, I grew up watching a lot of shows that would be teenage related shows.
Yeah.
And so, on Friday nights,
Wait, was it like a church service or something?
nah, man, it was just called. It was just.
Oh, thank God it's Friday.
Yeah, thank God it's Friday.
Oh,
Man, this
okay.
is what people called it. TGI.
Oh, okay.
TGIF.
Yeah.
Thank God it's Friday. Yeah, thank God it's Friday. But anyways, on Friday nights, they would have a special show.
Mm.
It'd be it'd be a more souped up prime time event show. But anyways, man, it made me think about some things I ain't thought about in a while because we're talking about age.
We're here, baby.
It made me think about things a little bit differently when things were simple. But yeah, and it's still simple, man.
Man, we just gotta keep going, man.
The only thing that complicates it's the man in the mirror.
I'm about to start singing "Man in the Mirror."
Sing it one time. Hit that high note. I start with the man. to change ways. Oh, no, put down, gonna be in a clever. And if you want to make a change, make a change. Did I tell you that I saw the Michael Jackson dude on the road?
Huh?
The dude that's generally in Decatur.
Oh, never seen him before.
Oh, he was posted up in Florence.
Oh,
Mom and I was taking pictures with him.
man.
But anyway, look, man, we look. I end up turning this to I don't know, you know. But hey, Joseph, at an hour and 15 minutes in, I want to say something to you, brother. And Draven, get back with you.
Boy, man.
Your podcast was phenomenal. Like straight up.
Facts.
That
That was the first time he ever like spoke about like any of that. You know?
Yeah,
He was being real.
Yeah, he was being very real, and you know, I always love, you know, checking out, you know, the videos with Cade, Tave, and you know, Joseph. That was strong, man. Like when I was watching it, I felt like I know that you're the job that you're in, like you know you're doing like you building like helping put cars together.
Yeah.
But there's like a lot of like.
It's a lot. He's been
There's a
through
lot there, man. But I almost feel like, man, he could be a counselor though, because like in a sense like maybe or a mentor. He's got a lot of knowledge for a young man.
Yeah.
Proud of
He's
you.
20, 23, I think. He's like 22, 23. I mean,
That's a cool dude.
yeah. He got a lot of knowledge because he's been through, you know what I'm saying, been through a lot. But he was just keeping it real, bro. Just keeping it real about being married, having a kid, all that.
Oh, I know another thing too, not to shift around, dude, my ADD, but when you and Tave, man, I love that spot where you're at the Cade, man, where you.
Oh, with the boat, bro, right,
Like,
dude,
he's like, what? And you're like, dude, there ain't nobody ever out here.
bro. There always like boat. There's always boats out there, but like, dude, the only spot I want to set up shop at, you're right, and then right when the video starts,
like,
right when the video starts, he's like slowly going
You
in.
didn't see that dude?
No, I saw him, but like he was.
I'm talking about from a distance, like walking up, like to the shore.
What do you mean?
Did you ever notice him out on the water? Like y'all just set up and then all of us.
No, he was already on the boat. He was already out there.
You saw him?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like me and like
He was
he was seeing us like setting up everything and like
Oh,
like
okay,
he had the
okay.
point of view of us being on the little island. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
And then right when I press record, all I see is him slowly, gradually going in the
That's so funny. I love
And
it.
Kay was like, "Bro, look, bruh."
I know. It was cool.
Yeah, this year I'm trying to have more people on the pod, more different people,
You know what I just thought about?
and I'm trying to have more podcasts too.
Oh no, dude, you're gonna do a lot of podcasts, man. I see you doing stuff, man. I see you doing stuff like Joe Rogan and Theo Vaughn, man. I see you being like them, but like your own like thing, like different from them. But I see you like platform status. Like I see you like doing stuff like, you know, like those people,
Mhm.
like all the people, like, you know,
Yeah.
the big people. I like that redheaded dude that's got that him and Bobby Lee.
Oh
They be
yeah.
chopping up sometimes, man.
They had that show.
He makes fun of Bobby Lee's
Yeah, mom.
Hi, I'm Bobby's mama.
I was
Like,
bro.
that dude's
That's
sorry,
that's the
man.
same thing I was thinking about because he said your mama cross-eyed and
Yeah, he
just
turned his eyes.
hi, I'm Bobby Mama.
He was like, dude, you're right. And then Bobby Lee's like, man, dude, you messed up.
Bobby Lee's
You know
funny,
where
dude.
Bobby Lee got to start.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, I don't know where
He's been around for a while
a
though.
minute, but I remember watching him when I was a kid. Mad TV
Mm.
and Key and Peele. That's where Key and Peele got their start. Mad TV.
Theo's been around for a long time. Theo's been around for a while too.
Theo's been around for a minute. He's
I-
also in a music video.
I don't think people understand like all the work he's like put in because like he's been doing stuff for a long time. He was in a music video. He was in the music video for the song he has on the show.
Yeah.
They're from Alabama.
Yeah, they're from Alabama.
Yeah.
But well, just to tell you the caliber man that guy must be to have the top guests he has. I think that's so cool.
He's getting better. He's getting better and better too.
Because man, he has everybody on there, man. If you got Elon on there, you've got I don't know. Well, no,
he hasn't.
not
He has
Elon.
Trump.
He's
Trump.
had Trump. He's
Yeah.
had Trump on there. He's had just some big.
But
names,
that's
man.
the best.
Like-
Bro, that's the best example. Like that's the best. Like example and trusting the process, because he's 40 and he's just now started really like getting
Yeah.
like real faint, like blowing up.
Yeah, and he just stayed with it.
He never gave up.
Yeah, he just stayed with it.
Never gave up, man. Doing, you know what I'm saying, doing comedy shows, he was on a little TV. He went to college, and his college, like, he told the story one time. He was saying on the campus they had like auditions, and he would go on audition, and he was on this like TV show in college,
Okay.
and that's how he like started like getting,
Oh, that's
yeah,
so
you know what I'm
cool,
saying.
man.
And then he started doing yeah.
That's so cool.
Still the GOAT, man.
Yeah, he is. So you say that's gonna be a cool show. So that's coming up in the summer.
Dude, I just wanna like see him. Like, I just wanna like, I know he's real, but I just wanna know like he's real, like actually real. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like that.
He's really
Yeah,
real.
because it's like it's cool, man. And getting around in the presence of people like that, man. I think that's kind of cool. But you got to see Kevin Hart. Like, what
Yeah.
was that like?
I don't even tell people about that. Even though I did. I mean, me and Dad went. It was like the second year I came back here, I think. And me and Dad and Big
Good
went.
time?
Yeah. It was cool. It was funny too. But it's just cool to see him like like, not like meet them, but like just see them like in
Yeah.
person. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Do their thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
That's cool.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, look. All right, man. For having
Hey,
me on
120, baby, 120. That bad.
I think we set a record on this one.
I think it's our longest one.
Yeah.
I think
That
it's
might be the longest one you've ever done.
um.
No, maybe not.
Joseph's was pretty long. No, wait. I'm trying to think of the longest one I've done. It might be the longest one I've done, maybe.
Man, you got like somebody's got like ADD though.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I could end up going.
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
longer.
Tell me about it, cause I'm freaking over here having trouble chopping down this dead gum.
Oh, that's so cool. All right.
Hey, we out, man.
Yeah.
Real spill. We finna lock in. Record for the documentary, man.
That's all.
Sober 2025, baby. Hey.